Members of the House, please be seated.
Will the House come to order? Mr. Clerk.
Aloha and good afternoon. Today's invocation will be delivered by Representative Bertrand Kobayashi. Will the members who wish to participate please rise?
Please remain seated. Today I have a poem of peace. Peace be with you. Be generous in prosperity and thankful in adversity. Be fair in thy judgment and guarded in thy speech. Be a lamp unto those who walk in darkness and a home to the stranger. Be eyes to the blind and a guiding light unto the feet of the erring. May peace be with you and within you always. Mahalo.
Thank you, Representative. Mr. Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Mr. Aquino, Ms. Bellotti, Mr. Bronco, Mr. Cullen, Ms. DeCoit, Ms. Eli, Mr. Ganadin, Mr. Gates,
Here.
Ms. Har,
Present.
Mr. Hashem, Mr. Hashimoto, Mr. Holt, Ms. Ichiyama, Mr. Iligan, Mr. Johansson, Ms. Capella, Ms. Kitagawa, Mr. Bertrand Kobayashi, Mr. Dale Kobayashi, Mr. Kong,
Excused.
Mr. Lopresti,
Present.
Ms. Lowen, Ms. Luke, Ms. Martin, Mr. Matayoshi,
Excused.
Ms. Matsumoto, Mr. McDermott, Mr. McKelvey, Ms. Morikawa, Ms. Nakamura, Mr. Nakashima, Mr. Nishimoto, Mr. Ono, Ms. Okimoto, Mr. Onishi, Ms. Peruso, Mr. Quinlan, Mr. Saiki, Mr. Sayama, Mr. Takayama, Mr. Takumi, Mr. Tam, Mr. Tarnas, Mr. Todd, Mr. Tokioka, Mr. Ward, Ms. Wildberger, Mr. Woodson, Mr. Yamane, Mr. Yamashita, Mr. Speaker.
Here.
Mr. Speaker, 49 members are present, 2 are excused.
Thank you very much. Reading of the Journal, Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, may this matter be deferred.
So ordered. Mr. Clerk, are there any messages from the Governor?
Mr. Speaker, there are none.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, are there any Senate communications?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, we are in receipt of communications transmitting the noted Senate bills, all having passed third reading in the Senate.
Thank you. Just a reminder to the colleagues that are remotely connected, you must stay on the screen, visible and audible. Thank you very much. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Senate bills laying on the clerk's desk pass first reading by title.
Thank you. Representative Matsumoto.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
Thank you very much. It's been moved and seconded that the Senate bills laying on the clerk's desk pass first reading by title. All those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed saying no. The motion is carried. We're on item number 5. Reports of standing committees. Representative Bellotti.
Mr. Speaker, I move to adopt Standing Committee Report numbers 477 through 643 as listed on pages 1 through 40, and that the accompanying House bills as may be amended pass second reading and or be referred to their designated committees.
Thank you. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Members, discussion, page 1, Stand-Time Report number 477. Top of page 2, Stand-Time Report number 478. Yes, Representative Capella, 478.
STANCOM reports 478. I rise in strong support, Mr. Speaker.
Please proceed in strong support.
Thank you. Teachers are the people on whom our children's and our society's futures depend. And while the DOE has talked about using federal funds to lessen learning loss endured by students during the pandemic, nothing will make learning loss worse than losing qualified teachers in our students' classrooms. The DOE superintendent, Christina Kishimoto, has called for using $53 million worth of federal funds to pay for private tutoring companies that are based outside of Hawaii. That's incredibly absurd. 3 of the schools in my district are in the state's top 5 most severely impacted by the state's teacher shortage crisis. If we don't pass this measure to guarantee that federal funds are spent to keep quality and qualified teachers in our classrooms, then the teacher shortage crisis at schools in my community and across our state will continue to get much worse. HSTA has recently projected that even now 700 teacher positions are on the chopping block. It has become incredibly clear that the DOE has no real plan to address Hawaii's teacher shortage crisis. Therefore, it is up to us as elected leaders and elected officials to ensure that our children are guided by professionals that they can trust to receive an excellent education. If the DOE needs money for tutoring, then I think that they should reduce the number of external contracts that it has for standardized testing, which recently totaled at least $60 million. Teachers, however, should be the very first thing that the DOE and we as legislators defend. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, stand time report number 478. Thank you. Stand time report number 479. 480. Yes, Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
WR, okay.
Thank you.
Still on 480, Representative Capella.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion, stand time report number 480. Thank you, members. 481. Top of page 3. 482. 483. 484. Yes, Representative Okimoto.
Ruling on a potential conflict of interest.
Please state
Mr.
your
Speaker.
potential conflict.
I'm an officer on a board of a homeowners association.
No conflict, and this ruling will stand throughout the entire session.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, we're still on stand time report number 484. Thank you. 485, Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion. Okay, we're going to move on to 486, discussion. Top of page 4, 487, 488.
Mr. Speaker,
Yes, Representative LaPreste.
I'm going to go reservations with brief comments.
Yes, that's on 488. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yes, please proceed with your reservations.
Certainly, I support refurbishing electronic devices. It seems an odd idea to require and allow DAGs to conduct inspections of people who receive public assistance. I don't quite get what this does. If it's saying if you receive public assistance, they're going to potentially come in your house and see if you have an old TV you haven't donated. I don't. Maybe I'm misunderstanding this, but this seems like a weird overreach. So, on reservations now until I understand it further. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion? Yes, Representative Ganaden.
In strong support, and not so much in rebuttal, but in response to the representative from Eva Beach. This bill would allow for e-waste that accounts for tons of items currently going into landfills and into disposal to be reused by members of the community. Oftentimes the devices that we use, they only require just a little bit of service, maybe a new hard drive, some more memory to get them operable and used by students in our community. It will disproportionately help kids like the ones that I have the pleasure of representing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, members? Yes, Representative Ward.
With reservations.
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. Stand time report number 489. 490, Representative McDermott.
No vote, please.
No vote. Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Further discussion? 490. If not, thank you. Top of page 5, stand time report number 491. 492, Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion, Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Further discussion, 492. Thank you, members. 493, 494, 495, 496, 497, 498. Yes, Representative Capello, 498.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Further discussion? Yes, Representative Peruso, followed by Representative Tam.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Tam.
With reservations.
So ordered. Further discussion?
Mr. Speaker,
Yes, Representative Presti.
reservations.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion, members? We are on Stand-Come Report number 498. If not, thank you very much. Top of page 7, 499. Representative Capella.
No vote, please, Mr. Speaker.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion? 499.
Mr. Speaker.
Representative Presti.
Reservations.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion? 499. Yes, Representative Peruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. If there's no further discussion, we're on Stand-Come Report number 500. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? Thank you very much. 501. 502. Top of page 8, 503. 504. 505. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? Stand-Come Report number 505. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. If there is no further discussion, thank you, members. Stand-Come Report number 506. Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. 507, 508, 509, 510. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative.
Speaker, same
Yes.
measure, same request.
That's 510.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion on 510? If not, thank you very much. 511. Yes, Representative McDermott.
No vote, sir.
No vote, so ordered. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
Same request, please.
So ordered. Thank you very much. Further discussion? We're still on Stand-Come Report number 511. If not, thank you very much. 512. Yes, Representative Takumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and strong support.
Strong support. Please proceed.
You know, it's not so much the content of this bill. What makes it noteworthy is of the 2 dozen bills I introduced, this is the only one that got a hearing. So in my 29 years in office, the first time it's ever happened, but I think you will agree there's a first time for everything. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Any further discussion? Stand-Come Report number 512. Okay, thank you very much. Top of page 10, 513, 514, 515. Yes, Representative Okimoto, 515.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you very much. 516. Representative Okimoto.
No vote, please.
So ordered. We're still on 516. Further discussion. 517. Oh, yes, Representative Capella, are you on 516?
Yes.
516, yes.
No vote.
No vote for Capella. Thank you very much. We're still on Stand-Come Report number 516. Yes, Representative Peruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Further discussion. Okay, thank you. Members, going to move on to 517, discussion. Top of page 11, 518. Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Further discussion. Representative Ward.
With reservations.
So ordered. If there's no further discussion, thank you, members. 519.
Mr. Speaker,
Yes, Representative LaPercy.
reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion. We're on 519, 520, 521, 522, 523. Representative Okimoto.
SCR 522, please.
Let's go back to SCR 522. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you very much. Members, further discussion. We're on Stand-Come Report number 522. If not, thank you very much. 523. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
Same request, please.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Reservations and permission to insert comments into the journal.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Representative Ward.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Thank you very much. Further discussion. Stand-Come Report number 523. If not, thank you. Stand-Come Report number 524. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto, followed by Representative Lowen.
Same request, please.
So ordered. Representative Lowen.
Just in advance of possibly other WRs, I just want to explain this bill, this poor bill, which I think was sadly misunderstood. On our electric bills, what this bill does, when you pay your electric bill, you pay a fee called the public benefits fee. That funds the work Hawaii Energy does for energy efficiency. A lot of what they do is provide rebates on major appliances like refrigerators, air conditioners, hot water heaters, and often when you go to the store to
I
shop.
apologize, Representative Lowen.
In support.
In support. Please
Yeah.
proceed.
Often when you go to the store to shop, you might not be aware this rebate that you're actually helping to fund is available. So this bill would require only for the appliances that are covered with rebates under the Hawaii Energy Program and funded by the public benefits fee that the availability of those rebates is displayed. That's the first part. The second part requires that the FTC mandated little yellow tags when you buy a major appliance that indicates the cost to operate. Those are all based on a mainland per kilowatt hour cost average. And of course, Hawaii is an outlier in the cost of electricity, and so the costs here are a lot higher. So we're mandating just for the appliances that are on that FTC registry, so not everything, and it's already a list that's already in existence, that those would be adjusted for a Hawaii cost to operate so that when consumers go shopping, they are aware of how much money they can save and they can make decisions appropriately. And the work to calculate the cost to operate would be one statewide average, not per county. That was a question that was misanswered in the committee hearing. And that's specifically in the bill, if anyone had read it. It would be one statewide average, and that calculation would be done by Hawaii Energy and the State Energy Office, and the template for the labels would also be designed by them. So it's very little work for any retailer to do. It's really about letting consumers know what their options are so they can make the best choices for themselves. So thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Ward? Oh, you didn't? Okay. Further discussion? Yes, Representative Holt. WR for Holt. Further discussion, members? If not, thank you very much. We're going to move on to standing report number 525. Discussion. 526. 527. Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion. 527. If not, thank you very much. 528. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion. Representative Okimoto.
Same request, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion. If not, thank you very much. 529. 530. 531. 532. 533. 534. 535. 536. 537. 538. 539. Yes, Representative Ganaden.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Representative Peruso.
With reservations?
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion? Yes, Representative Capella.
No vote, Mr. Speaker.
No vote for Capella. Thank you. Further
Mr. Speaker,
Yes, Representative Presley.
no vote, please.
No vote. So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion? If not, thank you very much. We're on stand time report number 540, discussion. Representative Okimoto, followed by Representative McDermott.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. 541. 542. 543. 544. 545. 546. 547. 548. 549. 550. 551. 552. Representative Peruso. Okay, Representative Okimoto.
SCR 552, please.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, with reservations.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? Thank you very much. 553. 554. Yes, Representative Okimoto, followed by Representative Tokioka.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Tokioka.
No vote.
So ordered.
And permission to insert comments into the journal?
Yes, also ordered. Thank you, Representative. Representative Ward.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. We're still on 554. Representative Morikawa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Reservations and just a comment.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. ADC has partnerships in my district that the group is responsible for maintaining ditches, waterways, and because of that, it prevents extreme flooding for the town of Kekaha. So this is very, very important for that town, and I just hope that these partnerships can continue if this bill should pass, and that's my main concern. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion, members? Yes, Representative DeCoit.
Reservations, Mr. Speaker, and permission to insert comments to the
So
journal.
ordered.
Thank you.
And thank you, Representative. Okay, Representative Peruso,
In strong support with comments.
please proceed in strong support.
So I wanted to, in brief response to the representative from Kauai, this bill does call for the repeal of ADC and to bring the activity, the work of ADC around land management and irrigation projects under the Department of Agriculture. And it does so because we have received a very scathing audit report, as well as an independently produced report from UHERO, and both reports came to the same conclusions. So, Mr. Speaker, the gross mismanagement of public lands and public monies by this attached agency has been going on for 27 years, and it has led to a serious erosion of public confidence. So I am calling for a repeal of ADC, because when we look at its history, it was created in 1994, the Agribusiness Development Corporation, and it was provided with really important exemptions. So the purpose of the law, of the agency, in fact, was to help us transition away from sugar and plantation lands and towards diversified, sustainable agriculture done by small farmers. And when it was first created, it was given broad powers to buy, own, and develop these lands. So it's granted exemptions from public land trust regulation, from public utilities commissions regulations, and also from civil service law. But with these powers, not only was it unable to affect the kind of work that it was meant to do, but it also led to real serious questions about transparency in our work in this public-private partnership. So just for the record, 1998 was the first time that repeal was called for, and that was on the basis of work that we asked for. We asked the LRB to conduct a report, and on the basis of that report, House Bill 3625 called for the repeal of ADC and its incorporation into a newly reorganized Department of Education. In 2006 and 2007, we went through the same process. LRB did the same work again, made recommendations, 7 recommendations. None of them were acted upon. So here we are again, under the current leadership. We have been asking for years for an audit. We finally received the audit. The results are scandalous. I've never read an audit report like that, and I think that it's time for us to hold this agency accountable for the purposes of improving public confidence in government. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? Yes, Representative McDermott, followed by
Speaker,
Representative Capella.
in support.
In support, please proceed.
I'd just like to commend the introducer and, of course, the previous speaker for her courage in introducing this bill. I wouldn't say the report was scandalous, more like comical. It was so bad. And if nothing else, this is a shot across the bow to tell them to get their act together. So I applaud the introducer of the bill. Thank you.
And thank you, Representative. Representative Capella.
In strong support, and I would like the words of the representative from Wahiawa inserted into the journal as if they were my own.
So ordered. Representative Ganaden.
Strong support, same request.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? Yes, Representative Martin.
Just comments, please. I just wanted to say that I hope that when the...
Representative, I apologize. Are you in support, opposition, or with reservations?
I'm in support with comments.
Okay. Please proceed in support.
That with the transition to the Department of Agriculture, I hope that the powers that allow ADC to do small leases with small farmers will also be moving with them, because there are initiatives currently underway that are very important to my district. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, members? If not, thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker?
Yes, Representative Har.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In opposition,
Opposition,
Mr. Speaker,
please proceed.
just very brief comments, Mr. Speaker. I do appreciate the words of the introducer and some of the other members who are in support of this measure. But that said, the whole point of an audit is to find out what are the issues with a particular agency or department. And now that we know, it's my understanding they're working towards addressing those issues. You just don't throw away or repeal a department that actually does a lot of great things that the Department of Agriculture cannot do. The whole point of setting up many of these independent but attached agencies like the Hawaii Strategic Development Corporation or even Agribusiness Development Corporation was to give them the latitude to do things that other departments were unable to do because of government bureaucracy. So to just throw the baby out with the bathwater without even giving them a chance to address the audit is just a shame in my opinion. So accordingly, Mr. Speaker, I'm in opposition. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, members?
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Representative Ward, followed by Representative Lopresti.
Speaker, with reservations and with a comment that I guess meshes with what has been previously said, the fact that we're handing it over to government from quasi-government, if the private sector can't do it, I would like to see what happens in the years ahead when the government now, the Department of Agriculture, is poised to do this. This will be a real test of which I doubt is going to be successful. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. Representative Lopresti.
Strong support with comments.
Please proceed in strong support.
I'd simply like the words of the representative from Wahiawa entered into the record as if they were my own.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion, members? If not, thank you. We're on stand time report number 555, 556, 557, 558, 559, 560, 561, 562, 563, 564, 565, 566. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion? We're on stand time report number 566, 567, 568. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? Representative Ward.
With reservations.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? If not, 569, 570, 571, 572, 573, 574. Representative Ward.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
Same request, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion? If not, thank you. 575, 576, 577, 578, 579, 580. Representative Holt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With reservations, brief comment.
So ordered. Please proceed.
I'd just like to point out that the department had addressed a lot of the sections in the bill saying that they're either unnecessary or in conflict with other sections. And I would just like to read one portion where it says, the amendments proposed are unnecessary and propose to elevate the interests of lessees and homestead associations over the interests of applicants on the wait list. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? Representative Ganadin.
Strong support, requesting the representative from Chinatown be inserted as my own.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion, members? If not, thank you very much. Stand from report number 581. Representative Ganadin.
In strong support,
Please proceed.
I had the pleasure of introducing this bill. The Department of Hawaiian Homelands has been getting really beat up this session. For decades, they have been asking for their own independent legal counsel. They have an inherent conflict with the Office of the Attorney General. They deal with numerous difficult legal issues, interactions with the federal, the state constitutions, a trust that was drafted over a century ago, thousands of beneficiaries, and individuals from across the islands, as well as the interactions with numerous departments across the state. The Office of Hawaiian Affairs has their own counsel. It's only right that the department does as well. We're hoping that this will save the state funds, as the Department of Hawaiian Homelands will not need to continue to retain independent counsel for very foreseeable civil litigation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Representative Decoit.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Hawaiian Homes already has...
And Representative in support, opposition, WR.
In support with reservations.
Please proceed with reservations.
So at the present time, Hawaiian Homes has legal have approval to get legal outside counsel. There's never been a time when they didn't utilize that. The question is who's going to be paying for the legal counsel in a time when they have already been approved to fill many of the positions that they already have. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Ward.
Speaker, in support.
In support, please
And
proceed.
Quoting the good representative from Kalihi, the Hawaiians are really getting beat up this session. I'd like to underscore that with remarks to the Journal. It's not been this session. It's been about 100 years. Thank you, Speaker.
Yes. Also ordered for the comments to the Journal. Further discussion, members? Thank you very much. 581. Oh, we already went 581. 582. Discussion. Yes, Representative Pruso.
No vote.
No vote on 582. Further discussion, Representative Capella.
No vote.
On 582, Representative Lowen.
With reservations, brief comment.
Please proceed with
I-
reservations.
Thank you. I understand and support the need to address the issues on Waiakea Peninsula, but this bill is a really blunt tool that creates a whole new redevelopment entity outside of normal procedures, and I think we need to narrow it down.
Thank you very much. Any further discussion? Representative Wildberger.
No vote, please, Mr. Speaker.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion?
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Representative Lopresti.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. Stand to report number 583. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion? Yes, Representative McKelvey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With reservations.
So ordered.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Representative Ward.
Same request, please.
So ordered. Thank you very much. Further discussion?
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Representative Lopresti.
Same request.
So ordered. WR for Lopresti. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. We're moving on to stand report number 584. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Capella, followed by Representative Tokioka.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Tokioka.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? Yes, Representative Pruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Thank you very much. Representative Tam.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto, followed by Representative Ganaden.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Ganaden.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative DeCoit.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative McKelvey.
Thank you. Reservations, please.
So ordered. Further discussion? Members, we're still on stand from report number 584. If not, thank you very much. Stand from report number 585, discussion. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion? Thank you very much. We're now moving to stand from report number 586, discussion. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you very much. Further discussion? If not, stand from report number 587. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Still on stand from report number 587. Thank you very much. 588. Yes, Representative Pruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Dale Kobayashi.
With reservations.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion, members? If not, thank you very much. We're going to move on to stand from report number 589, discussion. 590, 591, 592, 593, 594. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Quinlan, followed by Representative Ward.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
Same request,
So
please.
ordered. Further discussion. Representative DeCoit.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Tokioka.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion.
Mr. Speaker,
Yes, Representative Har.
no vote.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion? If not, thank you very much. We're gonna move on. I believe that was Mr. Clerk 594. Okay. Thank you very much, members. There's no further discussion on 594. We're going to go to 595 discussion. 596, 597, 598, 599. Yes, Representative Todd. Strong support. Please proceed. I think, Representative, I apologize. I think your audio is not on. Your mic.
I pushed the button.
Oh, okay.
We're all good.
You're on.
Yeah, thank you. Electioneering reports are awful, and I hope we go further. I hope we eliminate them altogether. No public good is served by electioneering reports. They're a pain in everyone's behinds. They fine you when you're a day late for posting a public Facebook ad. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's also a huge barrier to new candidates because they come in unaware that they have to file them in the first place. When this was initially initiated a couple years back, there were brand new candidates who ended up getting fined into the fives to tens of thousands of dollars because they were unaware of the reporting. In addition to that, the Campaign Spending Commission does not actually do their due diligence in finding people who violate them. They instead rely on you to self-report. So it rewards people who do not report their electioneering communications and punishes those who report that they were a day or two late. I have yet to find a single valid public use for the electioneering communications. All it does is tell you what people already know. Did you know that this campaign ran an ad in the newspaper and they paid for it? It doesn't make any sense. So I hope we go further. This is a good step. But in addition to this, if you really wanted to make this a useful form of public disclosure, you would require very large multi-million-dollar campaigns to disclose every single expenditure that is made by consultants on their behalf. Because what happens is, if you're a relatively minor candidate, like most of us, you spend a few $1,000s here and there on ads or on mailers or on newspaper ads. But if you are running a multi-million-dollar campaign, you just say, I spent $100,000 at so-and-so consultants, and they do stuff on my behalf. It serves no purpose, and I hope we go much further and eliminate them altogether. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, members? Thank you. We're now on stand comment point number 600. Discussion. 601, 602, 603, 604, 605, 606. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Further discussion. Representative Decoit.
All reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any? Yes, Representative Bronco.
With reservations?
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion. Yes, Representative Tokioka.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion.
Mr. Speaker?
Yes, Representative Hall, followed by Representative Matsumoto.
No vote.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Representative Matsumoto.
With reservations.
So ordered. Further discussion. Representative Peruso, followed by Representative Ono.
In strong support.
In strong support, please proceed. Just in strong support. Got it. Representative Ono.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In support.
In support, please proceed.
This measure would sunset the motor vehicle weight tax that the state provides to the well-deserving women and men of the National Guard and in the military. It's a measure that I would have never hoped to support, but the gravity of COVID-19's impacts on Hawaii's people weighs on me. It's a reality that this year, teachers may be furloughed, businesses may face hiked tax rates, and services for children and families may disappear. Together, we face this very unforgiving budget shortfall, and I feel all options must be on the table. This is my painful contribution, but contribution nonetheless, to address this once-in-a-lifetime challenge that faces all of us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Representative. Yes, Representative Tam.
In support with a brief comment.
Please proceed in support.
Before I begin, I just want to say I have the utmost respect for our men and women serving this country in uniform. And because of that, I believe that they should have the privilege of driving on some of the best roads that we can provide. And this does just that. We have to ensure that the Department of Transportation is publicly funded well. I remember a few years back where we had talk about raising the gas tax. And if we continue on this path where our infrastructure continues to crumble, we may have to revisit the gas tax again. And the last time I checked, no one is exempt from paying the gas tax. So for these reasons, I'm in support.
Thank you very much, Representative. Further discussion, Representative Donovan.
In strong support, requesting the speaker from the representative from Chinatown, from Waikiki, comments be introduced as my own.
So ordered. Thank you very much, Representative. Further discussion, members? Yes. Representative Sayama.
In support, Mr. Speaker.
In support. Thank you very much. Further discussion? Representative Ward.
Speaker, second time for my no vote. As a Vietnam veteran, I've got to say something for the military. Not that we're going to wave the flag, but to remember that there's a number of things that doesn't happen after you get out of the military. Settling back in, getting a job, getting a vehicle, getting a Manini, if you will, break, if you will, $200-300 for a year. This is a gesture of support for our military. It is not something that's going to build the roads, and as the young man said, that we're going to have the best roads. We've got the worst roads in the state of Hawaii. And to say that this is going to help it out versus another thing of pushing back the veterans, I think for those reasons, there's a few veterans here on the floor that would agree that this is a gesture that we gave not only the Vietnam veterans, the Gulf War veterans, and the others, but to take it back now, I think is untimely and very, quite frankly, unhelpful to what otherwise is the cause that has been given. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion, members? Yes, Representative Tam, second time, followed by Representative Caruso.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, in strong support, I want to clarify what the representative from Hawaii Kai said. Veterans are not exempt from the vehicle weight tax.
Thank you very much, Representative Caruso.
Rising again in strong support with some explanation. When I first started running for office, the issue that confronted me when I was talking to people on the doors was exactly this issue, the lack of fairness in our taxation system, especially with respect to this particular exemption. So I am grateful for this measure, and I stand in strong support.
Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion, members? Stand come with report number 606. If not, thank you very much. We're on 607, discussion. 608, 609, 610, 611, 612, 613, 614, 615, 616. Yes, Representative McDermott, followed by Representative Okimoto.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative Tokioka, followed by Representative Decoit.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Decoit.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Caruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Yes, Representative Tam.
With reservations and
So-
a brief comment.
Yes, please proceed.
This is a very tough vote to take, but I understand the need to it, and I appreciate the chair for hearing this and bringing it to our attention so we can continue the conversation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Representative. Further discussion. Representative Ward.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Further discussion. If not, thank you very much. Stand from report number 617. Discussion. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you very much. Further discussion. 618, 619, 620. Representative Wildberger.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm voting no again on this bill, and I'd like to make a brief comment.
Yes, please proceed in opposition.
Thank you. Disaster Response 101 dictates that local on-the-ground decision makers are able to do just that, pivot, respond, and make decisions that best affect their area. I think it's very important for the counties to retain their autonomy, and I think if we're going to fix one thing with the Safe Travels program, it be people that actually got a test 72 hours before their departure but have not received their results be allowed to come in and quarantine only until their results are received. Instead of black and whiting the decision and making them wait for the entire 10-day quarantine, the surveys from HTA show that 20% of the arrivals are struggling with the Safe Travels program. That's a B-. That isn't that bad. And if we could just fix the component that requires a 10-day quarantine of everyone, even people that didn't happen to receive their test results prior to their departure, and have it day of arrival or the next day of arrival, that would go a long way to fix the challenges with this system and still allow our counties to retain their autonomy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Representative Tokioka.
Thank you, Speaker. No vote.
Please proceed in opposition.
And I'd like to ask that the words of the representative from Kihei be inserted into the journal as if they were my own.
So ordered.
And I'd also like to add and insert the comments that I made on the floor on February 12th.
Also, so ordered.
Regarding this bill. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Representative Decoit.
Reservations and permission to insert comments to the journal.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Caruso.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Capella, followed by Representative Okimoto.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Nakamura, followed by Representative Ward.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
Speaker, with reservations, brief comment, please.
So ordered. Please proceed with reservations.
Mr. Speaker, the irony of this bill is that Kauai is doing it right. They got the lowest cases, they got the lowest death rate on a proportional basis. What they're doing is really good. And when the neighbor islanders stand up and say, hey, you know, we really need to get over this, it's a shame. And the other thing that's missing in this, and I've mentioned it numerous times on this floor, it's probably a broken record, we need fast and cheap testing, not just the vaccinations. And that's our own first pharmaceutical ad, potentially with Oceanit. It's down the street in downtown Honolulu. Patrick Sullivan has a spit in a cup, 10 minutes, $20. And until we get that, Mr. Speaker, we're going to have all of the 72-hour chaos, of which she said, I think it's more than 20% who think this is really bad. To get my daughter here for Christmas was just a headache. And getting back from a conference was a headache. And we're supposed to know all this as representatives. Having said that, Mr. Speaker, we've got to do a better job. And this one kind of says, okay, one size fits all, but one size is not going to be the cure-all. And that's the issue of which, if Kauai is doing a better job, eko mo mai, let's go for it. This doesn't allow that. And for those reasons, I have very strong reservations. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, members? Yes, Representative McKelvey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand in support. However, I do have reservations on the measure, if I may.
Please proceed with reservations.
Normally, I wouldn't speak on second reading, but I've been getting flayed by my constituents on this measure. Nowhere have you seen the divisiveness of it come up in an area where you have a lot of concerns of small community, of what COVID and the variants can do. But in addition, you have the highest unemployment in the nation because the visitor industry has yet to recover. The bill's a work in progress, Mr. Speaker. I joined on in it because of what I thought was the county starting to enter an area that before February of last year that they weren't involved in the airports, in the harbors, and other areas. They weren't doing inspections back then. They weren't doing their own forms. They weren't doing different things, different rules. When I signed on, one of the proposed rules coming out of the county was to allow county workers to inspect people's cell phones for their privacy settings. Things that add a lot of confusion and actually undermine public safety. And so, however, this is a conversation. There is language in this bill that is troubling. Language I think goes beyond your normal natural order, if it will, of county preemption and state preemption. And that's what worries a lot of our citizens right there, that it may go too far. However, this situation with COVID is fluid and changes every day. One of the things I've discussed this morning with my community is the governor's idea to exempt all vaccinated people from all testing whatsoever. This measure could provide for a framework of mandatory testing so that the governor couldn't move ahead with such a move, which concerns a lot of people. Mr. Speaker, noting all of these, I wish and I hope other committees will have these discussions. There's an effective date. I stand with reservations, but they're serious reservations, and I hope they'll be considered moving on. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Representative. Further discussion, members? If not, thank you very much. We're going to move on to Stand Council Report number 621. Yes, Representative Okimoto, followed by Representative Del Kobayashi.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Del Kobayashi.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Wahlberger.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. No vote and brief comment.
Please proceed in opposition.
I'm concerned that the definition of essential workers is entirely too broad and that neighbor islands are not offered enough protection with this bill. We want to protect our essential workers that are sort of sitting ducks in grocery stores and places of public enterprise, but when you've got people who are called essential workers and doing a variety of tasks, flying inter-island on a regular basis, we've had issues with community spread and seeding a virus, and with the variants coming, I feel like that we need to narrow the definition of essential worker. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, Representative Ward.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Still on Stand Council Report number 621. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. Stand Council Report number 622. Stand Council Report number 623. Representative McDermott, followed by Representative Tokioka. No vote. Representative Tokioka.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? Yes, Representative Okimoto.
Same request, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. Stand from report number 624.
Speaker.
Representative Ward, 620, WR for Ward on 623. Further discussion on 623? If not, thank you very much. Stand from report number 624. Discussion. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Thank you. Further discussion. Stand from report number 625. 626. 627. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Ward, followed by Representative Tokioka.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Tokioka.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. Stand from report number 628. Discussion. 629. Discussion. Yes, Representative Kitagawa.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? If not, stand from report number 630. 631. 632. 633. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion, Representative Tokioka, followed by Representative Kitagawa.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Kitagawa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With reservations and a few comments.
Please proceed with reservations.
Thank you. First, I'd like to start off just by thanking all of the nurses and APRNs for the work that they do, especially during the pandemic. They're an important part of the healthcare profession, and my reservations do not stem from a belief that they are not capable of providing excellent healthcare or do not play an integral role in our healthcare community. I also appreciate the work of the HHH and CPC committee chairs who have done work on this bill and the other APRN bills to address inequities within our healthcare system. However, my reservations for this bill, as well as other APRN-related bills that I have voted with reservations on, stem from the way that the legislature is addressing policy related to the APRN profession. Since 2009, over the past 12 years, Hawaii's legislature has passed 22 laws related to the scope of practice for APRNs. And in looking at information provided by the Hawaii State Center for Nursing, there are actually more than 22 laws that have passed related to the practice and expansion of this profession. The CPC committee recently heard 4 bills related to expanding the scope of APRN practice in a variety of ways. There is also a Senate bill this session that looks to expand the scope of APRN practice here in Hawaii. I am surprised that there have been so many laws passed to expand or clarify the scope of practice for this one profession. I am concerned about the piecemealing fashion of these multiple pieces of legislation. As the healthcare needs of our communities continue to grow, I believe that it's important to look at legislation in a holistic manner. When we look at legislation to expand the scope of practice for a profession in an isolated manner, we miss seeing the bigger picture of how all these singular bills connect to one another and how they can impact each other in our communities. I can understand that as needs change, sometimes a handful of bills are necessary to address these issues. However, over 22 laws and at least 4 bills this session seems like quite a bit to address the needs of one profession. I'd like to see us have conversations, including with multiple stakeholders, to discuss what the role of APRNs and other healthcare professionals should be in addressing the many healthcare concerns we have in our communities. At some point, without having these discussions, the distinction between the different types of healthcare professionals, including physicians, becomes blurred. I believe we will continue to see piecemeal legislation in future sessions looking to expand the scope of practice for APRNs and other healthcare professionals without having these conversations, and I don't believe that that's in the best interest of our communities. Thank you for letting me share my reservations.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? Yes, Representative Martin, followed by Representative Ward.
I would like to comment in strong support.
In strong support, please proceed.
I just wanted to reflect on the comments from the representative from Kaneohe and say that this bill and the intent of expanding the scope of services, which would be a benefit to neighbor island women and their families, is not about the healthcare providers, it is about the patients.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Ward, followed by Representative Wahlberger.
Thank you, Speaker. I have a no vote and a brief comment.
Please proceed in opposition.
Not a rebuttal, but an explanation. Why are we picking on the APRNs or designating so many things over the last few years as to what they do? The answer is very simple. We have a shortage of physicians. If the physicians are there, we got to give it to the nurses. The APRNs are there. Why do we have a shortage of physicians? Well, cost of living, cost of housing. And, Mr. Speaker, the buck comes back to us. What have we done about that? Even though last year when we opened the session, We were going to fix it. We got COVID. Now we got to get it back on the front burner and get cost of housing, get the cost of living down, because all of these things are going to keep multiplying, and APRNs are probably going to even be revisited even more in the future. Thank you, Speaker.
And thank you, Representative Wahlberger.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In strong support with a brief comment.
Please proceed in strong support.
This bill offers neighbor island residents access to health care that Oahu residents take for granted. This is about equity in healthcare access for neighbor islands. And if we didn't have a shortage of doctors, then we wouldn't have to put all of these functions into nursing capacity. But we simply don't have the access to doctors, and we need that. These are constitutionally confirmed rights for women, and we don't right now have that access on Kauai, in the county of Maui, or on the Big Island. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, Representative Okimoto.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Thank you. Representative Quinlan, followed by Representative Matsumoto.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, thank you very
Mr.
much.
Speaker?
Yes. Is it Representative Gates?
Yes, reservations.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion, members? Yes, Representative Capella.
Mr. Speaker, in strong support, and I would like the words of the representatives from both Maui and Waimanalo inserted into the journal as if they were my own.
So ordered.
We need access, especially on the neighbor islands, and we have to make sure that this building is giving young women that opportunity to choose what they do with their bodies.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, members? Representative DeCoit.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In support.
In support, please proceed.
And I'd like to ask for the words of the representatives from Kia be entered into the journal if they were my own.
So ordered.
And to add on that, in the most isolated areas of my district and limited travel to come back to Oahu and to have those services needed, I think this is highly needed in our area. So thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion, members? Representative Ganadin.
In strong support, no comments.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? If not, thank you very much. We're going to move on to stand from report number 634, discussion. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Further discussion? Thank you very much. We're going to move on to stand from report number 635. 635, Dale Kobayashi, followed by Representative McDermott.
No vote.
I guess we got no vote for McDermott and no vote for Dale Kobayashi. Thank you, members. Further discussion? Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Further discussion? Thank you very much. We're going to move on to stand from report number 636, discussion. Representative Okimoto, followed by Representative McDermott.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative McDermott.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? Thank you very much. We're going to move on to stand from report number 637, discussion. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Tokioka.
With reservations.
So ordered. Further discussion? Representative DeCoit.
Reservations, Mr. Speaker.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion? If not, thank you, members. Stand from report number 638. 639. Stand from report number 640. Discussion. Representative McDermott, followed by Representative Ward.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Okimoto.
Same request, please.
So ordered. Thank you for the discussion, members. Thank you very much. We're moving on to stand from report number 641. 641, Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you for the
Mr.
discussion.
Speaker?
Yes, Representative Kitagawa.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Thank you, Representative, for the discussion. If not, thank you, members. Moving on to stand from report number 642, discussion. 643, discussion. Okay, if there's no further discussion, members will be taking a voice vote on these bills. All those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. Representative Belatti.
Mr. Speaker, I move to adopt Standing Committee Report number 644 as listed on page 41 and that House Bill number 1170 as amended be recommitted to the Committee on Economic Development.
Thank you very much. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
Thank you very much. Members, please note this is a short form bill, purely procedural motion. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed saying no. The motion is carried. Mr. Clerk, are there any resolutions for action?
Mr. Speaker, there are no resolutions for action. May all others be referred to print.
So ordered. Members, are there any announcements? Okay, if there's no announcements, motion to adjourn. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I move that this House stand adjourned until 12 o'clock noon Monday.
Thank you very much. Representative Matsumoto.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
Thank you very much. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed saying no. The motion is carried. The House stands adjourned until 12 noon Monday.